Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Niara Alexis, and today I'm gonna be kicking off a new series on my channel. This is gonna be for all of my students, whether you're in high school or college. I'm gonna be sharing with you some hair tips and things I think you need to know if you're starting to do your own hair and you're on a budget. I asked you guys on here which topics that you wanted me to cover in this series, and y'all basically said all of them, so that's why I'm going to do all three. But this video today is going to be focusing on hair. The first thing I want to do is give you guys a product list and breakdown of things that I feel like you need, and everything will also have links down below as well, so I want you guys to check out the description bar. When it comes to your hair care, there are a couple of different products that I feel like you need, like right off the bat, no matter what type of style you are wearing. The first is going to be a moisturizing shampoo. I feel like it's really important to infuse moisture in your hair from the very beginning of your hair care routine, and shampoo is usually like the first step for most of us. If you've been following my channel, you know I really love the Hask and Tea Tree Oil shampoo. Not only is it moisturizing, but it also is targeted at scalp care as well, and I have a really dry scalp, so it helps like lift things off of my scalp. The next is a conditioner, but I want you to get two types of conditioner. I want you to get a deep conditioner and then a regular conditioner. And your difference is your deep conditioner is just going to add a little bit more to your hair. It's going to give you a little bit more of like a treatment, so to speak. Your regular conditioner, you probably leave it on for like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, whereas your deep conditioner, you might leave it on for like 10 to 30 minutes or longer. So my favorite like treatment type of product is the Pantene Pro V Rescue Shots. I have talked about this product extensively on my channel. For a minute, it was like the only conditioner I was using. It is more of like a treatment though, so I would swap off like using your deep conditioner and then your regular conditioner. A leave-in conditioner. So whatever style you're doing, I feel like it's important to make sure you're leaving something like good for your hair in there before you move on to like blow drying and things like that. One of my favorites is TPH by Taraji Ride or Die. It is a very good deep conditioner or leave-in conditioner, and it also does not dispense a lot. It's a spray. So you have your shampoo, you have your conditioners, you have your leave-in conditioner. Now we're going to talk about some hair oils, and there are two types that I want you to get. One is a lightweight hair oil that you will use when you're styling your hair. My favorite, if you guys don't know, is the Verb Ghost Oil. It's about $18, and I'll say that the bottle is about this big, so it's little, but I promise you, you only need like a little bit every time you style your hair. It's gonna last you the whole school year, I promise you. The second oil I want you to get is something that is thick, something that's gonna coat the hair, and this oil you're gonna use more for like conditioning and treating your hair. If you want to give yourself a hot oil treatment, if you're leaving it in your hair overnight before you wash your hair, that is the way I want you to use like this thicker oil, okay? And then the last category we're gonna talk about is hairsprays. So get a light, flexible, soft hold hairspray. So this is basically a hairspray that is not going to make your hair hard or crunchy, but it will still hold your hair in place. One of my favorites that is really affordable is the Andrew Fitzsimmons soft hold hairspray. You can pick it up at Ulta, and it's pretty affordable. I know it's like under $20. So now that we have talked about all of your products, you have your products together and everything, I know a lot of you have mentioned that you really want to find like easy hairstyles that you can do. Now you might be asking, what type of tools do I recommend for all of you new kitchen beauticians out there? Heritage by Mindy has some really great, really affordable flat irons and a blow dryer that I have given away here on my channel. I have used them here on my channel. I recommend them all the time because I find that I get a lot of questions about like what are more affordable like hair tools. There are a couple of hairstyles that I think that you could do. One of them being like a silk press, how I wear my hair out a lot of the times like in the fall and winter. So I'm gonna go to a clip and show you guys some basics of how to do like a silk press. And the other thing I feel like is key with that is knowing how to curl your hair. So let's see how you can curl your hair with a flat iron. So I'm gonna take this section down here to hold your flat iron vertically, okay? Stop doing all this, stop doing all that. Don't be doing this, don't be doing that. Vertically. I put it in flat, right? Turn it to the side, and you're just gonna pull the hair through. Just pull it all the way through. You need to let your hair cool, okay? You need to let it spiral up. So what I did was I took the curl and I'm letting it sit on top of itself. So now I can feel like my hair is cool. It's not hot anymore. I can let it drop. So if your silk press is getting a little bit old and you just want to find a way to refresh it, these are a couple of styles that I feel like you can do in between wash days. I will just like pull my hair back like this, and I'm just gonna grab this one side and then grab the other side. There you go. You have like a, you could definitely like do it like this if you want. I think it's cute with like, you know, some little pieces down. Take some of that out. I'm gonna leave some pieces out here on the side. Take my hair, twist it up, and I'm gonna use my clip again. There we go. We have a little updo. Look at cute. And lastly, let's talk about some protective styles. So let's go to a quick tutorial on how I do my knotless braids and how I do my twists. So I take my jam, right? I have my section of hair. I literally dab my finger in it. I don't know if you can really see that, but I just have like a little bit on my finger. You see, just putting it on the hair, part it into 3 sections. So I take my finger, I come under and I grab, and this is how you get a good grip, and I start to braid. Once I get to this point where it's time for me to start crossing over again is when I'm gonna add in my first piece of hair. You're gonna take the hair over your pointer finger and your thumb like this, and then pull your fingers apart. This just makes it easy because you're gonna put this in between your pointer and your thumb finger, you can see there. And I flip it over, my ring finger down or my middle finger down, to kind of push down on the braid to make sure it doesn't like slip and I'm not pulling the hair down. Hold it how, remember how I said, you put it over your thumb and your pointer finger, grab it, separate it, put it in between your thumb and your pointer finger, and just make sure all the hair is grouped together appropriately. So you see I have my one piece of hair, I separate it into 2. Take my hair, I'm gonna grab both pieces of hair, get as close to the base as I can, and I hope you guys are getting a good view of this. I try to make sure I'm laying the hair as close to the top as possible so that when it's twisted, it looks like this, like, you know? So I'm gonna take one side, and the key is to twist clockwise. So in the direction that the clock goes, girl, that's how you wanna twist. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I'm gonna start twisting, and now for me, when I was twisting, I found it was better to put my right over my left and then to keep twisting. And you kind of have to twist, I've told you guys this before, and twist at the same time. So I just wanted to compile all those together for you guys so that you don't have to search all over my channel. If there is a specific style that you like though, I will have all those tutorials linked down below for you. So if you want an in-depth tutorial on that, just check down in the description bar. They will all be down there. So next are a couple of tips I think you guys need if you are starting to do your hair by yourself for the first time. I know for me, when I went to college, I had been doing my hair for a little bit in high school, but I still didn't have like a specific cadence or rhythm down like to doing my hair. So the first thing I want you to do is get on a schedule. Like figure out what that is. Are you washing your hair every week? Are you washing your hair and doing it every 2 weeks? If you have like braids or twists in, this is definitely something you probably won't need to worry about as much. So after you figure out your schedule, whether it's like once a week or every 2 weeks, pick a day of the week that you're gonna do it. So for me, I remember I did not have any classes or work on Wednesdays. So what I did was I made Wednesdays my hair washing day, and I've always washed my hair like once a week. And once you get the hang of it, you won't need a full day to do it. Like you can kind of determine like, okay, I know I can get my hair done in 2 hours. Like you can kind of fit it in where you need to. So now that you have your schedule down, you know what day of the week you're doing your hair, there are a couple more things that I want y'all to be mindful of as you start like doing your hair on your own and you're trying to figure it out. The first thing is less is more when it comes to your hair. So you don't need more conditioner, more leave-in, more oil. You don't have to apply more and more and more to your hair for it to do what you need it to do. Stop trying to change your hairstyles so frequently into so many manipulative styles that manipulate the hair. Stop trying to do so many styles like that. Doing so many styles like that and changing it so frequently is going to start to break off your hair. It's just going to start to eat at the health of your hair. You don't want that. What was the other? I was about to say something else. I can't remember it. Yeah, I'm getting old. I graduated college in 2014. What was I about to say? Anyways, moving along. So the next thing I want to say is make sure you are protecting your hair at night. Do something to protect that hair every single night. If you're wearing your hair out like in a silk press, or you just have your hair out and free, this is how I keep my hair up every night. You have to find a way to pin curl it so that it's keeping and holding this while this remains straighter. Okay, pay attention to where like your hair is bending and curling. So I know that my hair is really only bending and curling down here. What I'm gonna do is take my hair and wrap it around in a circle like that. Did you see that? Did you catch that? Was I too quick for you? And I sometimes use 2 clips to pin that back, you see? And then I'll do the other section. Because what that is going to do, this little curl that's going on right here, you see that's still happening, you're going to pin that up so that it maintains that, it holds that in place, but the rest of your hair is still kind of like laying flat. And then if you're wearing like braids or twists, this is how I do my hair at night so they don't get so frizzy so quickly. I take my scarf. This is the same scarf that y'all been seeing me use, like even when I wear my silk presses and stuff. I put it on, lay it flat. You're gonna bring it underneath your braids, okay? Don't do this just like on top. It's going to slip off. And wrap it around back to the front. And I pull my hair back this way. Don't pull it down here like too tight to the nape of your neck. It causes more tension back there. So if you pull it back some and like tighten it up here, it's a little bit better. And then tie it off. Then I take a little scrunchie, a little silky one. Remember, we're not using any rubber bands. And then I just have it in a low. Like you see, I didn't even wrap it around. Just like a low little pony like that. Now, this is the last tip I'm going to give y'all because I got burned like this when I was in college. And I don't want that to happen to y'all. Stop letting everybody play in your head. The auntie came out of me real quick then, didn't it? Everybody is not a kitchen beautician like us. They don't have your health at the forefront. They're just worried about the end result, the end style, or whatever. One of my key things is if your hair don't look healthy without all of that stuff in it, then you not touching my hair. I'm just saying. And that not only goes for hair, that goes for your lashes. I know y'all have seen these TikToks where girls are getting these lashes literally glued to their eyeballs. So that is it, y'all, for our first installment of, you know, I don't know what we're gonna call this. I might have a name for the series by the time it comes, but I just wanted to kick off the school year with y'all. I know a lot of you guys are heading back to school right now, whether it's a high school or it's a college. If you have any other questions, please leave them down below. I will always answer you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.